I didn't expect to see something like Crystal Wing going sideways today. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. Remember, discount code IMCO40 over on Gamer's Choice will save you on your purchase. So what's been going on over here? Solemn has somehow become the best-selling card in this set. And I guess I can't say I'm surprised. It's a very cheap, effective card. It's generic, basically. I think that's kind of important. The Ecclesia is still coming in at 25 as well. I don't know why you'd be surprised about this. Fallen in Whites, I've seen people countlessly complaining about this card hitting its price point. Konami knew that you branded players wanted eventually to get new support. They gave you new support, and you're spending $210 plus 25 on pre-sales. But, I mean, the good news is you get some percentage off with the code. So, I mean, that does initially help. GMX is completely gone. I find that very interesting. Crown's still coming in at 80s, but they're not fundamentally going crazy. Betrayal and Carmel. I mean, the good news is you only need 3 and 2 of these. So you're not going too bad on the DLC of this. The Rocket Deck core is doing pretty alright. In terms of everything else that's moving in the back end here, I think it's to be pretty expected. How is the high end looking on this set? Albazes are gone. Crowns are 350. The Ecclesia is wiped out at 170. I guess it makes sense. Spentas coming in at 120s. Yeah, Stardust Assault Mode. This card's going to look gorgeous. I think it's probably going to be one of my favorite cards in the set to get. But truthfully, outside of that, these don't look like... Oh yeah, the Arbitrators also got a little bit of value. Yeah, we're going to continue to keep an eye on this. Same thing over here. Discount code IMCO40 will save you on your price. You see Zelen also being the second best selling over here as well. You see Crowns still moving along. You know, hey, people were spending $130 a piece on these on TCG Player. And, you know, you think we're crazy. The GMX core coming in at 15 here. Elven Notes at 186. All looks pretty good. Twins is still going to be an unexpectedly fun card this set. I look forward to seeing Synchro decks take advantage of trying to play that, or at least, you know, play some sort of fun advantage. Interesting that the Mischief of the Wolves was also a good selling card. I guess to be fair, when you do read this card, you know, level modifying has always been an interesting technique that, you know, we've had. So I am kind of curious to see how this is going to go. All right. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. First of all, you have one listing here at $129, and then we quickly, and I mean we exceedingly blow up to probably one of the most expensive price points that you can see on a modern era card. And I don't think a lot of people are going to be necessarily too happy when it comes to, you know, a ghost rare like this. But God, man, 129, 195. These were all just in the last couple days, so I mean, like, I guess they're not going too terrible. 88, 72, and 100. I mean, my concerns here are just somebody came through, saw that this ghost rare was very, very cheap, and they decided to scoop it up. I mean, this happens every once in a while. Interestingly enough, the Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon. These are 25s right now. Those are moving along. Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Ghost Rares. These are 15s. QCR Crystal Wings. So here's always going to be the debate when it comes down to this stuff. You can look at the high end and see the Ghost Rare is super expensive. And you come down here to a rarity that's not going to get reprinted ever. And you're going to see, oh, hey, you know, these are $8 to $10 a piece. This is probably going to be the safer pickup, I would realistically assume at this point. Just considering, I mean, not a lot of them have actually moved, so I guess the more you know. Crystal Wings from OP or OTS Pack 13, these are nothing. Crystal Wing over Synchro Dragons, these are $2 a piece for quarter century versions. Isn't that crazy? You know, just in comparison to your Ghost Rares, $15 versus $2. You love to see it, I guess. I guess overall, when you're dealing with the Crystal Wing stuff, Even like the platinum secret rares are a whole $1. Yeah, the good news is, I mean, if this does, see real play in like the what's it called, the Predaplant deck as a little tool for you to go into, you don't have to spend an exorbitant amount of money on these because you've got every alternative available under the sun. It's just Ghosts from the Past, Ghost Rares are finally picking up some steam in the collector's market. Fiendsmith cards. So evidently, one of the biggest things that we are seeing right now, I guess, moving around in the market is Fiendsmith cards. I guess people are anticipating that Fiendsmith's supposed to be this engine that's supposed to massively boost up the whatever sub deck you're trying to play. I've heard that this is supposed to make Yummy better. It really is just going to depend on what you're trying to play. And as you can see over the last couple of days, I mean, your last sale was on 123 for this, but the problem is lowest available is very quickly goes up to $110. So, I mean, that's beginning. Tracks are still 70s. You've only got 6 listings of those. Fiendsmith Requiems, these are 55s on up to 57s. Rex Tremendes, I mean, these are still 24s. They're not doing too bad there. Tracks, oh boy, these are $20 a piece for infos. Okay. Surely, tins, yeah, tins are literally right behind them. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you at this point. OG Secret Engravers are 4s. Looks like Requiems are still moving around the $6-ish to $7 mark. I feel like that's pretty normal at this point for this. Wow, even the Platinum Engravers have hit $4 to $5. Looks like your PURs coming in at 3s, PCRs coming in at 3s as well. Looks like Desirees are also dollars. Interesting. I don't know. I understand that the 300th is massively hyped, new format. Nobody really knows anything exciting yet that's going on. So everybody's trying to grasp at whatever straw that they can to go, hey, I broke the format. And, I mean, that's fine. Wave King Kaiser. Oh, boy. It's always funny to me when we get to look at this card. So the thing is, if you're approaching wanting to play Fiendsmith, you're doing so for one of two reasons. One, it extends out the combo and makes things a little bit better, or you're trying to play this to basically Nibiru-proof your board. That's kind of like the whole point of the Wave King Kaiser, is to generate some protection for whatever end board you're coming onto. While, we are shrinking down in quantities very, very quickly here. So, with only 13 left, that's not necessarily the level of news you want to see, but this all goes underneath the helm of Fiendsmith gonna be good. Oh, OG Solemn Warning First Edition Ultimate Rares. Especially Near Mint. Actually, I'm curious. Let's take off the Near Mint here. Looks like... actually, hold on. Let's go Near Mint and LP. So Light Plays, you can get Italians for $93. It looks like about $96 in the Light Play department. But obviously, if you want Near Mint, you're spending $144 to even get a good solid footing on this. That's crazy. Gladiator Beast War Chariot, evidently, there are no first editions of these on the market right now for the OG prints for Duelist Genesis. I find that very, very interesting, honestly. You don't really get the chance to see that one, so I don't know. That's nice to know, I guess. And also Toons, just a quick little peek in here. Toon table of contents, 18 listings, 7 Ultra Toon Kingdoms. Oh boy, it begins. Oh look, Toon Kingdom Secret Pharaoh's rares moving on along. I mean, it makes sense. And then the Ultimate Rares just left the building. These are $39 to $40 a piece. I talked about these on Marco Watch when they were 10s. I said this was probably going to be one of the ones to go after and have safely, sitting aside. It looks like we were right. Not a real shocker there. So what do you guys think about everything happening within today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys.
Patrons, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.